What's going on? We ever think about this? You seeing all the governments, you seeing all the governments all around the world at one time. It's dang gone, all their money is dribbling and draining away. You notice that, and America's money is getting drained every month now at high rates. People losing jobs left and right. I'm seeing I'm seeing people at the bus stop sleeping now, like on multiple bus stops I go past are just sleeping all day long. Usually when people what I don't see to look like they used to be a regular person. Most people like that. But now it's like the norm. You see it now all the time now. Like the people that didn't make it through or like still waiting on their stimulus checks to come in the mail but from the government or the dates of the mails or whatever, you know. And them people the ones that suffering right now because they waiting on their stimulus check to try to get back on their feet and try to dang on hold up on water. Because I told you all the jobs they gonna start letting people go. They gonna people most of them gonna make up different stuff. Oh, da da da. Cause they already got a good bailout. They already getting money from the government. Why do they need to open up if, you know? But they know they would get more money if they give to employees, so you know, they wouldn't have to pay it back. So that's a good thing. But a lot of companies, big multi-billion-dollar companies, are gonna go automated. You're gonna see a lot of more folks. You're gonna see a. I told you. I told you weeks ago. I told you a recession is on us because of the fact all the world's currencies are getting drained at one time. That means the only thing I can see is coming is a one world currency and a one world on order. That's the only way everybody gonna have to unite together then, and we probably gonna go on a one world currency because all the dang gone countries gonna be bankrupt at one time, especially out that, especially imagine the aftermath of if things come out about the coronavirus and different other things, and people start talking, the ones that lost their people or whatnot, and it's gonna get rough. It's really gonna get rough. I'm telling you. Most people probably with their stimulus check, they probably want to go bought guns and everything else you can name, which is a material thing, you know. But you would need it to survive because think about this: the economy already weak, the people weak from sickness. You know, nobody ain't working right now. Everybody frustrated because they in the house with their spouses. What they probably these days 9 out of 10, most houses or most men's cheating on their wife in some type of way. It just how things like Facebook and everything else just controlled us and manipulated us and molded us. Cause before that, it was like it was way better. People were way better as a person. Now people judge too much. People judge on anything. Everybody must be perfect in the world. You notice that? And the ones that get sick, it's not perfect, or in some type of way. You know, maybe it's just maybe this is some type of test. Cause I feel like the governments would never know how it was, but I feel like a prophecy was coming that this was gonna come again because it's already became one time before out of nowhere, the Black Plague, and this came. I told you a while back that it was gonna be about like that, you know. But I didn't think it would be this high in modern age. But which I know now, modern age cannot help us either. In a pandemic, where something break out, we must can be able to make it cure the same day, not months later. We got to get so high tech. It's like we in modern age, but the stuff on TV don't match the stuff. Like, I mean, all the stuff on TV is just a TV box, and it just molded us in different ways. And them phones in your hand would just draining your soul all day. You know, I don't mean got no phone like that. I don't have no phone. Only time I got a phone when I'm at the house. I don't got no phone. I don't need it because of the fact I don't really need it like that. I got a phone, but I don't really be on it. I know people that be on their phone 24/7. I'm talking about if they phone break, they would go in a stereo craze. I know people like that, and I know a lot of people out there in relationships and different stuff. Like if you ask your spouse to see their phone, 9 out of 10, if they don't let you see their phone, they probably cheating on you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's a 99% chance. That's a 99% way to really dang on. But some people so smart, but you will never know. You know, some people just smart like that. But if that person don't let you see their phone, or y'all might be in a mutual agreement now, one of y'all don't let each other see your phones. But if you know, these environments occurs these days because we in these times where most mans don't really dang on like they love they wife and all of that, but at the same time, it's always it's like a man these days always wants something more or more better. 99, I mean probably about I say 75% of them, or can't control themselves or can't be a faithful man. It's all I'm gonna tell you how to be a faithful man. It's all my power. It's all my thing. If you think with your with your sexual, I mean that's not a way to go. You know. When you're in a relationship, cause you think with your sexual, you're gonna dang on cheat, because you're gonna see bad. You already know you might don't have the baddest woman in the world, so you're gonna see other women that look 10 times better than your woman. No matter how your woman look, it gonna always be a woman that look better, that you gonna like better, or gonna cross your path. That's gonna test you, and see if you gonna if you gonna pass that test or not. God do that. God do stuff like that. And people in your circle. If you got good blessing, that person around you got good blessing. If stuff ain't going right in your relationship and stuff messing up out the blue, it means somebody probably doing something or lying in your circle that's messing up your blessings around you. I learned that too. I'm telling you. But these days, this I told you. I told you in my pandemic. I told you about it. I told you this virus is never seen before. Which I said before. All the scientists said it, and I said to look at the animals. And why a week later they come out and say, oh, we might have found a cure through something. You know what I'm saying? And I said, look at the plants, because if you put a virus with something and it don't get affected, that means you can find immunity from a plant or an animal that's immune to the virus, and see how that animal. Why is that animal immune? Because I told you, no animals on the world is getting affected. They just came out with 1 or 2 animals that said, yeah, oh, they got the coronavirus. Okay, Why all these other why animals ain't dropping millions of animals ain't dropping around the world like people is then? I don't understand it. I just see the big picture of it. You know. The world currency is dang gonna drain it right now. All the world currency is drained right now. First time in history in 2020, the fifth age. This is the age of illumination. This is the age of of, of, of becoming a higher being. I don't know. I don't really want to say it, but becoming a higher being. Put it like that. And maybe the mark is out here, but you don't know what the mark is. So you must find your way to the you know, from the mark, or just I'm gonna just tell you like this. It's gonna be on your own accord what you do. Nobody ain't gonna make you do it. You gonna have to do it on your own. Put it like that, and just see what fits with that in the world right now. But yeah, you know, and I feel like another level of controlment is coming somehow. Like, but a sense of mind frame, like all these 5G towers, like all these dang on, all these wireless dang on light bill things on the side of your house, all that shit, man. That shit is it's a whole lot of stuff to basically, especially you ain't gonna ride in your house. I mean, anything, even your phone, like anything that beams a signal to you, like you gotta think about stuff like that. But that's on another subject. Today's subject is, you know, the economy is dwindling right now. All I can see is the world going into a world currency. That's the only thing I can see right now coming from this. Because the fact United States gonna be the I feel like the United States is look, all their money is drilling. They just giving us their money now. Like they just giving it all away. Like giving it all away. What about you? What about this now? Think about this. United States is only worth $26 trillion. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. It'll take about a year and a half to 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 make America go bankrupt completely, zero money. A year and a half, basically. So I give it the recession probably maybe a year and a half or 2 years if a recession occurs. So I'm predicting right now. I don't know if it occurs or not, but I said a year and a half. But I might be half of that. So you know. We're worth 26 trillion. If we gain the people, if the government give us $2 trillion, if the bailout every month is $2 trillion, it would take almost a year and a half to make America go zero money. That means no money. Cause if you look it up, I think America is worth 26 trillion. I don't know for sure, but it would take a year and a half to bankrupt. I mean, America to be zero money. That means on a one option because all the other countries are gonna go on the same thing, and then it will go to a world war country, a world war order.